And I'm gonna start a new fresh video right away with this beautiful shot. Um, Welcome to the South Flower Walk. So this is South Flower Walk. Um, yes, I think I know where I am, but this set, I'm not really sure I am gonna go for the walk because this means that it will take us um, further, further away from where we gotta be if we really want to head towards South Kensington, which we are not far from. Um, so I got an amazing little chair here. Look at this, like a nice bench for myself. My polka dots, my flip-flops, and I. Um, Today was the Notting Hill Carnival, yesterday and today. I was told not to go anywhere near because it gets a little bit too overcrowded and sometimes bad stuff can happen. But to be honest, both days, yesterday and today, I walked out of my house on Pembridge Square and I sort of like walk on the borderlines, like not getting into the nitty gritty. And I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest. That said, maybe it's because I just didn't walk all the way into the heart of Portobello Road, where the epic center would be. But it seemed all right. People seemed happy. I haven't heard anything bad happening, or any violence or any gangs. Fights or anything like that, let alone any dead bodies yet. And I'm joking about it because the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 4 years, there's always been like a few dead bodies after the carnival. So hopefully this will be the first one in a while where there's none casualties, or what would you call that? Yeah, well, there's not any dead bodies, but we'll see about that tomorrow because the night's still young and pretty as F. 28 degrees in London. Look at that sun and sunshine. Uh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna focus on the amazing temperature today, and I'm gonna just wait another 1 or 2 minutes because I was a little bit um, tired from the long walk, and I had a glass of bubbles, and that I don't think it's sitting down well, but that'll teach me the lesson. So I am going to continue towards South Kensington, which is gonna be amazing, guys. Let's continue our mission, our little walkie talkies. I am thinking I'm gonna change the name to walkie talkies because, as I said, concrete walks, street style, and all that. It's a great idea. Um, but unless you are, I don't know, editing the videos and just like actively searching for someone and waiting for someone to show up and then feature that person, but editing everything else out, there is no actually way that it's like a good idea.
Why did you take on videos?
So yes, um, What was I saying? I got lost. So yeah, so style. We still need to go east before I change my channel's name. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath on this one. I think it's the post-war or the midst of war that we are living, the times we live in. So people are clearly not um, thinking of style or fashion or anything like that. People are more like just going with their ugly flow. I really love this shadow thingy 'cause, like, makes me feel like I'm way taller than I am. Makes me look like it. Royal Albert Hall in the back. Bless you. Bless you. 6 minutes. We are gonna get in trouble. Oh, so what a beautiful shot. So now that I know how to zoom in, can you guys see the Shard and the Big Ben and the Big Ben and the London Eye? I'm sorry, London Eye and Big and the Shard. What am I keep thinking about the Big Ben? What's wrong with me? Oh, wait a minute, everything's wrong with me. Right, so Shard and London Eye. Right at the back. Amazing shot. From here, from South Kensington, that's insane. I never knew we can see it from certain parts. And then right on my right, we have the Royal Albert Hall, the back of it. And this is Mr. Albert, I'm guessing. I'm just gonna go and we'll do like an up close and personal shot, but from the front, of course. Where else from? And then we go through the hood. This is a nice area. It's also like mixed between Gloucester Road, South Kensington-ish, kind of the same thing. But it's a gorgeous part of town. It's a gorgeous part of town. Hi guys, London under the sun is a complete different place, has a complete different vibe. You just feel like you're elsewhere, which I love. I mean, imagine if we were so lucky to have this weather, even if it was like 4 months per year. It'll be such an amazing thing. This year we've been very lucky with the weather, with the warm, with the sunshine, with the daylight. It's been good. So let's keep focusing on the positive. Hopefully Um, Next year we'll get a second amazing round. King Albert, everyone from the front, full frontal. Frontal. It's quite spectacular, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if we will ever go back to the days that we will build beautiful stuff like this in cities to mark a time and mark a love story and to mark a time in history, right? I don't know. Hopefully we will one day. I think the entire world lacks a little bit of glam and opulence like this. I love it. I absolutely love it. So on my backside now, it's the Royal Albert Hall, the backside of it. Speaking of backsides, and I'm gonna go all the way around because the front part is quite impressive, and I think it's worth seeing. So I am gonna turn around. Last shot of Mr. Prince King Albert. Okay.
But anyways, like he was
Okay, the Albert Memorial. So who was Prince Albert? Why here? Raising the memorial, late rival. Take a closer look. Yes, please, you take a closer look. I'm gonna try to get my shadow out of this shot if I can. And I hope it's good enough quality and I'm not that shaky so that if you guys are interested, you can still read what the cross represents, the virtues, the four arts, the dedication, science, canopy, Prince Albert, industrial arts, Freezy, the continents, industrial arts. Who was the architect? This is very interesting. So Sir George Gilbert Scott was the architect for this. When Victoria wanted to, Gilbert Scott who designed the memorial. Blah, blah, blah. Amazing. And there's a arcade. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just focusing. It might work if you guys scan it. I'd be very interested to know if you can do this, and then if you try to scan it, if it works or not. So here we are. Here we are. doggy. Yes.
Whee!
Right. So I promised I was going to show you guys the front of the Royal Albert Hall. So we will do that for sure. Um, I'm learning how to zoom in and out, as you guys can probably guess. So um, so right, so here we go. Here we go now. This is door 3, box office at door 12. Those beautiful old flats. Look at the beautiful details in stone. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Carving on the actual stone. I'm totally sure it all represents something and it has a meaning. So if anyone happens to know, please enlighten us, indulge us with your knowledge.
So I did it. So does that tomorrow. Then I have to teach.
My style channel, guys. So yeah, definitely changing the name of my channel and the concept, because I don't want to get more jaded that I'm already. So yes, maybe just like walks and talks with Tammy. And if I ever happen to see someone with a nice style, something, I will eventually feature them or give them a shout out. But clearly, it's not gonna be the core of the channel for obvious reasons. Do we like this amazing building here or what? Like a nice little but actually for the days those were like small flats. Now obviously they're like mansions for the normal crowd. But Royal Albert Hall, everybody, we're just walking around, just being exploring it from the backside, and now we are gonna explore it as well, but from the front, like one should. Always start with the back and then move to the front. My grandmother used to say that, and she was absolutely on point. So yeah, this is the front. You should have started like from the. But what is really impressive about this is actually the way up. That we're missing out here. Imagine living in one of these beautiful flats just by the Royal Albert Hall. I'm guessing they're private. Yes. Albert Court. And of course, right opposite is the amazing Royal College of Music, which is, as everyone knows, one of the, if not the most important place and amazing place for musicians to go to and get some polish their skills, because I think you gotta have it absolutely in order to even become a to be considered. So when I live in Gloucester Road, which is like literally 5 minutes on the block from here, so that's again Prince Albert, and I think I was right, he's a prince. There was this guy from Russia who was a pianist. He lived under my flat, like the one below me, and he would wake me up every morning with a piano concerto, which was amazing because, as I said, he was one of the very well known. I can't even remember his name. But he was a very well-known pianist, player in Russia, and he was just doing like a PhD or something here. So he came to study at the Royal College of Music, and I was lucky and privileged enough to wake up to his concertos for like years and years. I lived there for 7 years. I think the guy lived there for like around 5, so it was very interesting, and I loved it. And then I guess he got me used to, because I never realized how much I actually love classical music, which I do. But I was rebelling towards mom because she loved it, so I was always saying like, no, I don't like it, purely because mom loves classical music. So I had to come to terms at some point. I said, okay, I like it too. And now, fairly enough to my story, I go to sleep with a piano playlist, and I also have one for the mornings, which is also like a piano, classical music kind of thing. I was hoping to get a clean shot, but no, I couldn't. All right, so I'm gonna wait for the lovely ladies to finish their fafaffle, and once they're out of this shot, I will turn around and show you an amazing shot of the Royal Albert Hall. In the meantime, we are focusing on the beautiful architecture of the Royal College of Music, which is insane. Look at that building there, and next to it, I think it's part of it. And this is kind of what I wanted to show. I don't think we're gonna be ever able to get like a proper clean shot without people, which would have been the perfect shot, right? So symmetrically clean and opulent and beautiful. But yeah, we live in this world. So that's amazing, right? So we get like a lot of, I think they read awards, and so many different awards actually are hosted here. And you get like this beautiful staircase, and as like a welcoming red carpet moment for of celebrities, and it just looks so beautiful. So beautiful. I think we're finally almost getting our clean shot of the Royal Albert Hall. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. It's as clean as it's going to get. Now, let's go back to filthy. Here we are. So, guys, I'm gonna continue to our way towards South Kensington. That's gorgeous. Look at that. See, I've been in love with this city since I moved here. I'm not gonna lie, like there's no place like London. But after I started doing these videos, these walks, and having had the chance to actually stop and do what I'm doing, I appreciate things that I of course I've seen before, but I never actually had the moment to take a second to admire and digest. Now I'm doing it, and if I was in love with London before, I am 3 times more in love with the city now, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think London is going back to my number 1 place. I'm not gonna lie, I was always liked it, but I was having it like in number 2, 3-ish. I'm not gonna say which one was my top one. But it's also a very European city with an amazing architecture, which is more in your face, I think. Okay, it's freaking Paris. So obviously, Paris, you get the architecture like flaunted on your face, and therefore you tend to think that it's actually a prettier city. But no, it is just different. Now I have a tie in my number 1 for sure. Oh, you see what I mean? Like people turning their faces away from the camera. It's like, put a burqa on, because she's not just being filmed by me, she's being filmed by all these cars. May have cameras, that guy may have like a mobile camera. There's like a zillion of cameras there, up there, there, everywhere. And then suddenly she's fussy about like, that's a camera there. And suddenly then she's fussy because someone with 20 followers on YouTube is walking around with a camera. Like, seriously. It just like blows my mind away, that level of stupidity. And speaking of stupidity, I am wearing a nice hat today. Whenever I get the chance to show you my stupid hat, I'll do that. Oh, we bet. Look at that, cutie. And here we are, guys. We are by the Prince Court Road, if I'm correct. No, it's actually Prince Consort Road. Close enough. and South Kensington main entrance doors. Well, blah blah. So we are officially now at South Kensington. And from here on, you're gonna see how it gets very interesting because it goes between beautiful architecture, a little bit mix between super nice and a little bit like dirty, and very touristy as well. So it might be a good day for it. I know it will be. Let's just continue on. This is a 30 minutes. So you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm gonna end the video here by showing exactly like I did in the previous one, a sign of like where we are. So Kensington Gardens to our left with Hyde Park. The Imperial College of London is here with the Royal Albert Hall, and then the museums in South Kensington, like to the right, which is where we pretty much are. So, well, thank you for watching, guys. I am finishing the video here, and I'm going to start the next one that I'm going to be uploading day by day while I am working on my moving into my new place. I'll keep you guys posted about it. But thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, tell everybody, and even have a wank. Till the next one.